Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Sheriff Hunter Russell back. You have a new video. We're doing a short time of Austin Una back again. So yeah, I hope you like this.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's Austin here, or Luna. So I have a pretty interesting story time for you guys today. Story time takes place when I was 16 years old. I was just sitting in my room playing some Call of Duty, just relaxing, doing what I did at 16 years old. Now at this time, I smoked a little bit of weed once in a while, but at this time I was on a break because it was giving me anxiety to smoke and my tolerance was getting too high anyway. So I was pretty much just playing video games at this time. That's all I would do for fun, like at all. So I was playing some Xbox, and I get a text from one of my friends saying, "Hey Austin, you want to come to a party with me tonight?" I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, not sure. I'm not really in the party mood. I haven't been doing anything that's party-like. You know what I mean? And he's just like, dude, come on. It'll be fun. Like, you don't even have to drink or smoke to have fun. Like, you know that. I'm like, all right, fine. I'll give it a chance. Why not? So me and my friend go to this party together later that night. Literally nothing out of the ordinary at all. Super, very normal party. It was pretty small for the most part. Then towards the end, it got bigger. And towards the end, these two guys showed up that completely fucked the whole thing up. So these two guys show up, and they had beef. Their plan was to show up to the party, fight at the party, and then just go home like nothing happened. The reason they probably wanted to fight at the party is because they probably couldn't do it at their own houses because they probably had parents there and stuff. And plus, at a party, they can get all the attention they want. They can do it right in front of everybody, and there'll be probably videos taken, and basically just like, yeah, you know, get all the attention they're seeking. Because they couldn't do it at school or else they get suspended. So these dudes showed up to the party unannounced, and just start fighting in the front yard. And this surprised everybody because no one knew they were going to show up. Like, people knew about them having beef, but no one knew that they were both going to show up to fight that night. But yeah, we all found out pretty quick when somebody ran inside and was like, "There's a fight in the front yard, there's a fight." So everybody just goes outside, and there's a huge crowd surrounding these two dudes just fighting. And I'm like watching this shit go down. I'm like, oh no, like this is not gonna end well. Like, it's in the middle of the front yard. Like, there are neighbors around. This is a quiet neighborhood. And everybody was being so loud. So I knew that a neighbor was probably gonna hear it and then come outside and yell or call the police or something. And sure enough, both happened. The across the street neighbor opens his front door and comes out onto his porch. He's like, "Hey, knock that off. What are you kids doing?" And he just walks back inside his house super fast. So I assumed he was going to call the police. So I tell my friend, I'm like, "Yo, we need to get out of here. Like, he's definitely calling the police." And no one else moved. No one cared. Like, the fight kept going. And I really wish they would have just stopped when the guy yelled at them, because it was not a good thing to watch. And it pretty much just ruined the entire party for everybody. But yeah, a couple minutes later, we heard the sirens coming. And I was like, "Yo, we gotta get out of here. Like, let's just let the police break it up." So me and my friend, we started leaving. We're just walking down the street. And my friend lived like a block away. So we just walked there, and we were gonna walk back home. And as we start walking back home, we're getting towards the end of the street, and we see the cop car pull up right in front of the house that we were at, where the party was. And all of a sudden, we see the entire crowd start running towards us, being chased. And I'm like, oh no. And they were all going towards us, meaning that we had to run too, because we didn't want to be in that group of people and be associated with that whole fight that was happening. Like, we didn't want to get arrested for something we didn't do. So me and my friend are running. It feels like Project X. There's a whole group of people running behind us, like right behind us, and police chasing them. And me and my friend cut through a neighbor's backyard, and we end up on my friend's street, and we run to his house, go inside his house. Nobody else was behind us at this point. And we literally just sit in the garage for a second, like, take a breather, drink some water, and we're like, what the fuck? And we walk back outside like 15 minutes later, and there was no sirens, no people running around or anything. But I found out later that night the two dudes that were fighting got caught and questioned. They didn't get arrested or anything because, like, you know, we're just a bunch of kids. But still, they stopped the fight, they broke it up, they talked about it, and yeah, they were good in the end. But yeah, looking back, it was pretty stupid to run away, because they probably would have just said, like, "Hey guys, like, go home, party's over." We just pretty much ran because we were afraid of the crowd coming at us. Like, it was just scary seeing that crowd of people running at us. But yeah, in the end, everyone was okay. Fight got broken up. They were fine. They squashed the beef. Police didn't arrest anybody because there was really nothing that horrible going on besides the fight. And yeah, everything was okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I thought it was pretty interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
My name's Ross Cameron, and I'm the founder of Warrior Trading. Last year, I set out to prove that with the right education and a proven system, anyone could turn even the smallest amount of money into financial independence. I turned $583 into over $100,000 in...
What's going on, guys? Luna Tony here, and I have a fucking story today, a funny one, and a crazy one that happened yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Probably the most recent crazy story I've had so far, and it was insane. So I actually have some video. I don't have the video of us hiding or anything, but I do have the video of before everything went down, and it was really crazy because I was filming my friends. Alright, so what happened was I was hanging out with my friends. I met up with my buddy in a town over, and we were just chilling, and he had his friends come out, I had my friend come out, and it was just really fun. We had a whole group of people, and we were just enjoying ourselves. And what we did was we got some ice cream and some like soda and stuff, and we went down to the canal. They have a huge canal down there, and there's this little path that you can ride your bike on, walk on, sit on, do whatever you want. And we found this little area by the canal where there was a bridge, and we sat under the bridge and we grabbed rocks and we're skipping them. My friend was just skipping stones, and I have my new iPhone that has slow-mo on it, and my old phone didn't have slow-mo on it, so he wanted me to take some videos of slow motion of him skipping stones. So I grabbed my phone, and he's skipping stones, and he's really good at it. So, like, any stone that he grabbed, he could skip it, like, across the entire canal. And I was just taking videos, slow-moing him, and then he started grabbing big rocks. Alright, what'd you say?
Oh, you guys, that ain't shit.
Basically, we weren't doing anything wrong. We were grabbing rocks that were completely away from the canal and then throwing them in the canal. And actually, kind of what we were doing is good because some of the rocks came out of the canal and we put them back in. So we weren't doing anything bad. But while we were doing this, we were throwing rocks in the water, and some people were walking by. One of them was like a jogger. He smiled at us, said, "Have a good day." Another one was a dog walker. He said, "Have a good day." Really nice people down there. And then we came across the biggest buzzkill of 2015. So this guy looked like he was in his late 40s, bald-headed guy, wearing a golf cap. He had 2 dogs with him. Walks by, smiles at us, says, "Have a good day." And we're like, "Oh, wow, what a nice guy," right? So we keep skipping stones, and I'm filming the video. And I'm actually going to put the video on screen in a couple seconds. But basically what happened is he circled back around and then came to us, stopped, and said, "Hey, you guys shouldn't be doing that." And my friend goes, "Why? What's wrong?" He goes, "Those are rocks. You shouldn't be moving those." And my friend goes, "We're not actually taking them out of the canal. We're just putting them back in." And he goes, "Oh, okay, have a good day." And he starts walking away. Now, I'm going to play the video now. While he was walking away, I was filming my friend walking up the bridge because my friend was actually going to grab a rock, walk on top of the bridge, then drop it off the bridge and make a big splash. And right now, I'm going to show the video of him doing that. But while I was filming him going up there, I looked over and I realized that the guy had his phone out and he was staring at us dead. Like, he stopped dead in his tracks and was staring at us with his phone out, and he was calling the police. So I'm going to play the video now. This is when I realized that he was calling the police.
Need any assistance? Wait, are you just taking a video? Grab it, your turn.
What is he going to do?
Oh, I got the jawbreakers.
How is that 240 frames, man?
Is that nerd calling the police?
Yeah.
Yo, after this, let's get out of here.
Guys, get right.
So yeah, if you couldn't hear in that video, I basically just said, "Is that nerd really calling the police?" Because we weren't doing anything wrong. We were literally just skipping stones and throwing rocks to make splashes. I don't think that's a big deal, and it shouldn't be a big deal. But what happened is what my friend did is he threw the rock off the bridge, and I'm gonna play that now. And it just made a splash, and nothing bad happened. No big deal. So what we did is we heard him on the phone with the police, okay? My friend was up there and he was hearing off the side of it. He said that he was on the phone with the cops or something. I didn't hear it that well, but it did sound like he was talking to police. So after we threw the rock off the bridge, I said, "Let's get the fuck out of here," and we started running. Now, we ran out of that area completely, and right by that area, there's a park. And the park is awesome because in order to get to the park, you have to park your car, there's a parking lot really far off the property, I guess you could say. It's not one of those park/playgrounds that you can literally drive into, park your car and then walk into the playground. It was that kind of playground where you had to park pretty far away and walk to it. So we were on foot, so we ran in there really quick, and my friend goes, "Hey, I know about this spot called the Duck Pond." So it's this little secret spot, and we went to it, and it was enclosed completely by trees and stuff. And it was the way the pond is there was ground all above us too, so no sound left the area. And the best part was is there was a little path that you could see through that led right to the main playground. So we're sitting there, and we have our feet dangling off, and, we're just sitting there by the pond, and we started doing Mad Libs, and, we're just cracking jokes. And at this point, we didn't think that dude called the cops. We just figured that he was trying to scare us. And what ended up happening was we're sitting there, we hear engines revving. Now, to get to the duck pond, you actually have to drive down a hill or walk. Usually you have to walk down it, but you have to walk down this grass hill, and it leads right to it. But we hear this, the engines revving, and we turn around, and 2 fucking police cars, these black police cars, come revving down the fucking hill. They're going like 60 miles an hour down this grass hill, and then they drive to the playground, and we see them. They drive to the playground and start driving around the area looking for us. And I'm like, is this a fucking joke? Like, what? And we start laughing because, we're in this secluded area where cars can't come through, and in order to get to it, there's only one way to get in. So we're sitting here laughing because these 2 police cars get a call about kids throwing rocks in water and are going 60 miles an hour at a children's playground in grass, revving their engines, fucking quickly, making turns. And we're just sitting there laughing because these cars come down there and they're looking for what, a couple kids just throwing rocks in water. And I don't know what ended up happening. We basically just sat in that duck pond listening, and after a while, after a significant amount of time went by, we figured they were gone. And when we went out there to look really quick, they were gone. So what I think they did is they went around the park, just fucking driving around in the grass looking for us, and then realized that we weren't there and left. And they probably went to go check other areas of the town. And they never ended up finding us. We just sat in that park for a very long time in that playground waiting. And after a significant amount of time went by, we were 100% allowed to leave. So we left, and there was no one around, and it was straight up good. And then we enjoyed the rest of our day. It was really funny because, I don't know, I just find it hilarious that someone could call the police on us for that. I mean, all he had to say was, hey, can you guys not do that? We would have left in a heartbeat. But I thought I'd tell you guys this story. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. It would really be sick if we could hit 3,000 likes on this video. And leave a comment below if you guys have ever had any run-ins with the police. But anyway, guys, I love you all so much. I'm out. Peace.
Okay, loading. Hey, so hope everybody had fun in this video. Thank you guys very much for coming out tonight. I hope you guys had fun. I'm in the third time video of Austin Una. So you guys want to look at more videos of him, check it out. And till then, peace.